Hello boys and girls, this is Sarah Poff and her art hands. Today we are making a harvest basket. At your spot you will find an envelope that has been cut in a special way. So since it's an envelope, this needs to be licked. It tastes fine. Don't worry about it. That's how we did it in the old-fashioned days. Alright, now you will also find assorted pieces of construction paper at your table spot. Some of them I have already cut like this shape, and others to try to help speed you up because we don't have a lot of time and we want to do as good a job as we can on our basket. So you might like to take this shape and go ahead and put a few lines on it like I did. And then there are some green pieces. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, right here we go. Green pieces like this that you might use for a stem. You might quickly round it off if you would like. And then we're going to glue our pumpkin onto the edge of our basket. Now you can add some shapes like smaller pumpkins and apples. I had to previously glue mine and pulled it off because I messed up on our video. So that's why mine has these spots on it. So you might take some of these, round them, make some apples, make some more pumpkins, make an orange, those kinds of things. I think those are pretty simple, so I'm going to let you decide on some of those. I want to show you a couple of other fruits or vegetables that are a little bit harder. A banana. You have a shape that looks like this. And so we're going to cut it and make it look a little bit like a canoe maybe. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add some lines, a little bit of dark here and here. And then that's going to make it look like the banana. So now we have a couple apples, a pumpkin, and a pumpkin for inside. We could also take a piece of yellow and make a lemon. You might want to go ahead and glue it, but then you could do some dots on it once you've glued it to make it look like that lemon. Now grapes are a little bit different, so I want to show you. I have some pieces that I've cut like this for you, and then what you're going to do is just round them. You're going to round off the edges all the way around. Round, round, and round. Like that. And then you're going to want to draw in some ovals. Up right there you can see where I pulled it off of my old one. I'm trying to save us some time, boys and girls. So you're going to draw ovals on it, something like this. So now we have grapes. Now cherries. I have a little piece of red here. Actually, if I fold it in half, I could cut 2 cherries at once. So now I want to cut a little circle, about that big. And I have cut some brown pieces like this for you that you could use for stems on your apples, or you could use them for your cherries. Now for the cherry, you might bend this in half and spread them apart where they look like the letter V, and glue 1 cherry on each one, because we think about cherries being together. They aren't always, but that's just one of the ways that we think about them. Alright, now let's see if I can put my fruits and veggies in my basket. I like the way the cherries are up here, so I'm going to put a little blue on the red part of my cherries, put it up close to the edge of the basket, and then I'm going to bend it over. Okay, come on, there's an envelope somewhere there. I'm going to bend it over like that and put it little glue on there so that it will stay. And that way it looks like it's kind of flipping out of our basket. Alright, I also think I want to put my grapes on there. Now sometimes my fingers have so much glue that I have to rub them together to get it off so that I can get my paper to stick. Okay, I'm going to try these grapes out about right here. And then I'm going to do them the same way. I'm going to let them hang over. So I'm going to find what I like How much do I like there? Okay, and then I'm going to put glue in here. And I know I don't have them all drawn, but we'll see if you can have time to do that later. You could go ahead and cut and glue and then have a little time to draw. Okay, now, oh, come on, grapes, stay down. Sometimes you have to rub them. Causes friction, and friction causes heat, and heat starts to dry the glue. All right, there we go. Now, I think I will add my lemon in behind those grapes. That'll make it show up nice. And then I think over here behind the cherries, I'm going to add in my apple. Okay, Mr. Apple, where are you going? Oh, he's going to go right in there. You want to leave them up a little bit so that you can see them. All right, then this side, I already have my pumpkin and my apple glued together. I'm just going to put a little more glue back on there. And I'm going to stick it in the edge of this side. Oh, come on. See, that envelope can be a little tricky sometimes. I'm going to put it there. And then I'm going to see about getting this banana to kind of loop over and stick out. Okay, so now I've got my pieces of fruit on there. And as you see, I didn't draw a lot except on the pumpkin, a little bit on the grapes. So now once you get that done, then you can go back and you could add a leaf. Or you could add some green on the grapes. You could add the lines in here. That looks like a piece of celery. So I might have a little piece here of green that looks like there's a stalk of celery in there somewhere. So, you know, once you get like 5 or 6 veggies on there and fruits, 5 together, then you can start adding some of those details. All right, I hope you have fun today. You have a nice Thanksgiving now. This is Sarah Poff and her art hands.